All right, well, thanks for coming out this morning. I'm Phaedra. We're here for a 60-minute Vinyasa Flow. Feel free to rest at any time. Each pose is just an offering without expectation. So if you want to come into child's pose or just simple standing pose, feel free. And we'll go ahead and get started in easy seated. So we're kind of here. And if you're not, make your way here. And maybe you're removing a little extra glute flesh to really root in with the sits bones. Find a tall spine, the shoulders relax away from the ears. And a slight tuck of the chin as you think of reaching the crown of the head taller toward the sky. Soft face. We'll begin to cultivate Ujjayi breathing. So long inhales through the nose. Long exhales through the nose. It's an audible breath, so kind of like an ocean sound in the back of the throat. As you breathe, think of lengthening the inhale for a count of 6 or even 8. Maybe you're able to pause at the top of the breath for a moment before matching with the exhale. On your next inhale, imagine taking in fresh energy, fresh prana, life force in through the nose, oxygenating the body. And on your exhale, think of exhaling out anything old or stale. Anything that no longer serves you. We'll bring the left palm onto the right cheek. Gentle neck stretch, relaxing the head toward the shoulder. And gently release, other side, palm to cheek. And gently release. We'll bring the right palm to the left knee. The left arm comes close to the body, sit up nice and tall on the inhale. On the exhale, twist, gaze is over the shoulder. Slowly unwind, other side, palm to knee. The right arm is close to the body, sit up tall. On your exhale, twist. And slowly return to center. So we'll make our way into table. Knees are hip width distance apart, shoulders stack over the wrist. Splay the fingertips wide. Create your foundation. And then we'll warm up the spine with some cat and cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. On the exhale, navel to spine, rounding, press away from the mat. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, navel to spine. So just begin to move through a few of these on your own, just linking your movement with your breath. And we'll meet in a nice flat back. Turn the left toes out to the left like a little kickstand. And we'll step the right foot back and in line with the left knee. So we're moving into a modified side plank. The right fingertips reach up. Option to float the right foot off of the mat. Maybe you bend in the knee, clasping the right foot, drawing it toward the glutes. And if you have the foot, gently release it back onto the mat. The right fingertips draw the body up, and we'll slide the right hand down the right leg. Left fingertips reach up and over, the palm faces down. Slightly roll the left rib cage back as you reach. Deep side body stretch here on the left. Actively reaching. And then windmill the hands back to the mat, returning to table. And we'll turn the right toes out to the right like a kickstand and step the left foot back and in line with the right knee. Left fingertips reach up. You can stay right here or maybe float the left foot off of the mat. Maybe bending in the knee, drawing the foot toward the glutes. If you've got the foot, place it back onto the mat. Left fingertips draw the body up and we'll slide the left hand down the left leg. Right fingertips reach up and over to the left. The palm is facing down. Gently roll the chest open as you reach. And windmill the hands back to the mat, returning to table. We'll curl the toes, send the hips back for our first downward facing dog, and just alternating the heels to the mat. Walk your dog, keep it nice and light. Paying attention to the breath, making sure we're keeping Ujjayi breath throughout the practice. And we'll take a deep bend in the knees, sway the tailbone over to the right. And over to the left. Return to center. We'll bring the feet wide, maybe as wide as the mat, for a wide angle down dog. And then here, just gently shift the heart back as you work the heels toward the mat. Bring the feet back to hip width distance apart. We'll look to the hands and step the feet up. Keep this little bend in the knees as you fold over the thighs. The head, neck, and shoulders are passive, relaxing toward the mat. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows and sway side to side in your ragdoll. We'll slowly uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae as we make our way to mountain. Last thing that uncurls is the chin from the chest. We'll take our time standing tall. Feel all four corners of the feet rooting into your space. Slightly tuck the tailbone, slightly tuck the chin. And take a couple of inhales here as you grow tall. Next inhale, reach it up, spark the fingertips, and exhale to fold. Gently shake the head, yes and no. Rising back to mountain, reach it up. Arms alongside the body. Roll the shoulders back and down, opening up the chest. We'll interlace the fingers behind the back. Shoulder blades draw together. Deep inhale. Exhale to fold. Arms float overhead. Slowly rise. Releasing the hands from behind the back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step it back into your first sun A. You can lower to the belly or to a hover, up dog or cobra, arriving in downward facing dog. And we're a little more static in this down dog, actively pressing through the palms. The tailbone reaches back, heels of the feet working toward the mat. Couple breaths here. Looking to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising tall, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hop or step it back, vinyasa, hover or belly, up dog or cobra. Downward facing. Looking to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising tall, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hop or step it back, vinyasa. Arriving in downward facing dog, the right toes reach up, three-legged. So begin to glide forward, hugging the right knee toward the nose. So you're in plank, knee to nose. We're going to keep the arms straight, lowering just the right knee down, and then back up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Nice tall chest. So prong the fingertips, look up, press strong through the left heel. We'll rise for a high crescent lunge. Open to warrior two, gazes over the right fingertips, slight tuck of the tailbone. Reach it forward, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And then windmill the hands to the mat, Vinyasa. Arriving in downward facing dog, the left toes reach up. Gliding forward into plank, hug the left knee toward the nose, press away from the mat. Keep the arms straight, lowering just the knee down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot through, tall chest. Look up, you're on the ball of the right foot. Slowly rising, high crescent. And then open up, warrior two, gazes over the left fingertips. Reach it forward, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Windmill the hands to the mat, Vinyasa. Arriving in downward facing dog, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Looking to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step the feet up. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising tall, reach it up. And arms alongside the body. So taking a moment here, just checking out the quality of the breath. You bring the feet hip-width distance apart. Bending in the knees, sweep the arms up and back. Moving into chair pose. Slightly tuck the tailbone, the toes are light. On your next exhale, fold, straightening the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hop or step it back, Vinyasa. Arriving in downward facing dog, the right toes reach up. And step the right foot to the right hand, warrior one. Nice and strong in your foundation. The outside edge of the left foot is pressing in, working the right thigh parallel with the mat, and squaring your hips to the front. Relax the shoulders. Deep inhale, exhale to flow. Right foot steps back to plank or a hover chaturanga. Left toes sweep up. Left foot to the left hand, warrior one. Deep inhale, exhale to flow. Arriving in downward facing dog, deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Looking to the hands, bend the knees, hop or step the feet up. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold and finding chair. Bring it down nice and low. exhale to fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hop or step it back, vinyasa. Right toes sweep up. Right foot to the right hand. Inhale, you rise. On your exhale, you flow. Left toes sweep up. Left foot to the left hand. Inhale, rise. And exhale, flow. Arriving in downward facing dog. Looking to the hands. Bend the knees, hop or step the feet up. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise into mountain. Reach it up. And arms alongside the body. You bring the feet together, hugging in through the midline of the body so the toes come to touch. We'll find chair here, bending the knees, sweep the arms up and back. Bring the hands to heart center. Deep inhale. On the exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the palms together towards the center of the chest for revolved chair. And then very carefully, we're going to take a wide step back with the left foot, staying on the ball of the left foot into a high revolved lunge. Slowly unwind, high crescent. We'll straighten the right leg. Open the chest to the left side of the mat. Plant the left foot down. Setting up for triangle. Heel toe the left foot in a bit if you need to shorten your stance. So the right toes are to the front of your mat. Left toes are straight out to the left. Right fingertips trap forward over the right toes. Find your edge. Windmill the right hand down, left fingertips reach up. If you'd like to take it deeper, you can sweep the left arm alongside the left ear, reaching to the front of your mat. Left fingertips, draw the body up. And we'll turn the right toes to the side of the mat, 5-pointed star. Folding hands in line with the feet. Use the traction of the mat to draw yourself close. Slowly rising, 5-pointed star. Energize through the fingertips, feel expansion moving across the chest. Breathing deeply. We'll turn the left toes to the back of the mat. Bend in your left knee. Sweep the right hand up to meet the left as you roll onto the ball of your right foot. High crescent lunge facing the back of the mat. Nice. On your next exhale, fold, framing the left foot. We'll sweep the left toes up and back, three-legged. Option to flip dog. Bend in the left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right, and the left toes drop behind you. Open up, shine the heart, hips press equally toward the sky. We'll transition into fallen triangles. So slowly unwind the left toes, sweep up, and then over to the right. So you're on the outside edge of the left foot, inside of the right foot. The right fingertips reach up, left side of the body lifts. You guys got it, nice. So as you advance in this posture, there's the option to bring the right peace fingers to the left big toes and extend the left leg. Right hand returns to the mat, left toes sweep up, back to three-legged. And then look between the hands, step the left foot through. Plant the right foot, extended side angle. So this left hand can stay to the outside or move to the inside of the left foot. Begin to roll the chest open, right arm reaches alongside the right ear. Or if you'd like, you can bring the left forearm onto the left thigh if you need to rise up a bit. Right fingertips draw the body up, straighten the left leg, nice and slow. Left toes turn to the side of the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the back, draw the shoulder blades together. Deep inhale, exhale to fold, arms float overhead. Slowly begin to rise. Keep the hands behind the back. We'll turn the right toes to the front of the mat. Bend in the right knee. Begin to use momentum to fly forward into warrior three. So you'll kind of lunge forward, work the body parallel with the mat. The left foot is flexed, so dial the left pinky toe down. You're pressing strong through the left heel. The crown of the head is reaching forward. And then slowly rise into mountain. Left foot meets the mat. All right, so from the top of the mat, we'll bring the feet together. Bending in the knees, sweep the arms up and back, finding chair pose. Hands come together, center of the chest, deep inhale. On the exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Press the palms together towards the center of the chest. We'll take a wide step back with the right foot. Stay on the ball of the right foot, breathing here. Slowly unwind, high crescent lunge. Straighten the left leg, plant the right foot, open the chest to the right side of the mat. Setting up for triangle pose. Begin to track forward with the left fingertips. Find your edge, windmill the left hand down, right fingertips reach up. Right fingertips draw the body up. We'll turn the left toes to the side of the mat, folding hands in line with the feet. And this time, if tripod headstand is in your practice and you'd like to move into that now, feel free to take that inversion. Slowly release it back to the mat. Rising for 5-pointed star. We'll turn the right toes to the back of the mat, bend in the knees, sweep the left hand up to meet the right, rolling onto the ball of the left foot, high crescents. On the next exhale, fold, framing the right foot, the right toes, reach up and back, three-legged. Bend in the right knee, stack the right hip on top of the left, option to flip dog, right toes tap behind you, hips press equally toward the sky. And slowly unwind, finding fallen triangle, the right foot sweeps over to the left. You're on the outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left foot. Left fingertips reach up, right side of the body lifts. Left hand onto the mat, right toes reach up. Looking between the hands, step the right foot through, finding extended side angle. So plant the left foot. The right hand can stay to the inside or outside of the right foot. Left arm sweeps alongside the left ear, reaching to the back of your mat. Now, if you need to, you can rise up, bringing the right forearm onto the right thigh. And then the left fingertips draw the body up, straighten the right leg. Turn the right toes to the side of the mat, five-pointed star. We'll interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together, deep inhale. Exhale to fold, arms float overhead. And slowly rising. Keep the hands behind the back. We'll turn the left toes to the front of the mat. Bend in the left knee, fly forward, warrior three. Right foot is flexed. Press strong through the right foot. The crown of the head reaches forward, your one long line of energy. And finding standing. The right foot meets the left. Mountain pose, nice and tall. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Take a step into plank. And we'll drop down onto the forearms, setting up for dolphin pose. Send the hips back. Palms can face down onto the mat or interlace the fingers. We'll move forward, chin comes forward of the hands for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. And slowly lower onto the belly. Bring the forearms back onto the mat. Nice and tall, little Sphinx pose. And then sliding the hands back. Send the hips back, finding child's pose. Rest the forehead on the mat. Maybe you're rocking side to side, massaging the space between the eyebrows. Walking the hands toward the knees. We'll find an easy seated pose. So sit up nice and tall, grounding to the sits bones, breathing here. right knee to the front of the mat. We'll stack the left knee on top of the right so that both sits bones press equally into the mat. The soles of the feet face back. You can sit up nice and tall, just allowing the hips to open. Or maybe you'd like to walk the fingertips forward, moving a little deeper into the posture. Slowly walking the hands back up. Moving to the other side, so we'll unstack here. Bring the left knee so that it points to the front of your mat. And then we'll stack the right knee on top of the left knee. And then situate yourself, both sits bones press equally into the mat. Again, you can sit up nice and tall, just softening in the hips. Or maybe you'd like to fold, walking the fingertips forward. Slowly walking the hands back up. We'll uncross the legs, extend the feet forward. Flex the feet, nice and tall, arms alongside the ears. And begin to track forward, leading with the chest, reaching. Maybe the hands find the feet or the arms fall alongside the legs, anywhere is fine. Arms alongside the ears, flat back as you rise, and arms alongside the body. So let's make our way onto our backs. We're going to take just a light inversion, restorative. We'll extend the feet toward the sky, reversing the blood flow. Maybe you point and flex the toes. If you'd like, you could bring the legs up a wall if that feels nice to have the extra support. And then bring the knees into the chest. For happy baby, we'll bring the peace fingers to the big toes or the hands to the outsides of the feet. Splay the knees out wide. Maybe you'd like to rock a bit side to side, massaging the lower back. Bring the knees back into the chest. We'll tee the arms out to the sides. Allow the knees to relax over to the right. Try to keep the left shoulder relaxing on the mat. And knees sweep through center, relaxing over to the left. Right shoulder stays resting on the mat. to center. Extend the legs all the way down. Reach the arms overhead. Take a long body stretch. Relaxing the arms alongside the body. Turn the toes out. Take up space, creating a star-like shape with the body. Soft face. Relax into the support beneath you. Shavasana.